What's up, everybody? Mountain Man here with a new series for you. A little bit of World of Warcraft action. We're going to start fresh on a server that I have not played on before. So I'm going to have no alts on it. I'm going to have no support in terms of bags or money or gear or whatever else, which will be kind of nice. Just a nice fresh start. Won't tell you what server it is because I don't want to. But it is a low population server, so we don't have to deal with a bunch of idiots. I am not going to be using heirlooms. I am not going to be buying gold. I'm going to be relying strictly on professions and gathering and money I make from quests and things I pick up to get my way through the game. So it'll be kind of nice. So I'm going to start here at level 1. Made a dwarf hunter named Chump. Hi, Chump. What's up, Chump? I haven't named his bear yet. I need a name for his bear. So if you guys could give me a name down in the comments, that'd be great, and I will pick the best one out of it. Nothing lewd, nothing vulgar, nothing racist. Just a nice, good, wholesome name. But I am Chump, the fabulous. So let's kind of keep that in mind. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so I'm not going to do any sort of support as this character. It's just going to be straight up pure leveling experience. I've got all the heirlooms, but honestly, you level so fast that you don't actually get to experience the zones. So I'm just going to do it fresh like this. So let's get started. Let's get our first quest. Oh no, we got to get rid of a bunch of barbarous trolls. There's going to be these idiots here, the rockjaws, and they're going to give us some iron grips. Got to kill 6 of them. At least we're not collecting bear butts. All right, let's get out here. And I'm not really sure what spec I'm going to go with. Let's change that. Let's see here. Controls. Auto loot. And then social, I'm going to block guild invites. And let's see. Block chat channel invites. I think that should be good. I might have to do a guild invite blocker or something. It depends on how many people try to invite me to their guild. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm not really sure what spec I'm going to go with. I might go with survival just because it's going to be fun and different. I mean, I've played Hunter since the game came out. My first ever character in World of Warcraft, actually, 13 years ago, was a orc hunter named Daffodil on the Bloodhoof server. On live servers, at least. I've been playing since closed beta for vanilla. So, what, 14 years now total? Something like that. Way too long of a time for me to play this game. I still get enjoyment out of it, honestly. You get a lot for your money. Let's be truthful here. For 15 bucks a month, if you're actively playing, even if you only play like 4 or 5 days out of the month, it's still way cheaper than going to see a movie or going out to dinner. Alright, so we gotta give them what for. Alright, Chump, listen up. I love this name. I can't believe nobody had Chump. I knew a thing or two about trogs, and one of those things is that the biggest, strongest trogs get the most respect. The brutes value strength over anything else. You see those great big trogs sitting back behind the front lines? No, but I'll take your word for it. They're the closest they have to what you'd call a leader. Go take out a few and show them what it means to mess with the Sons of Ironforge. We're going to kill 3 of those. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And this is going to be your typical collect stuff. I've no need for your blade, but I do need someone with a steady hand and a bit of courage. We need to... Oh yeah, we're going to need a first aid kit on 4 wounded people because they were bad at the game, and now I have to go save them. Alright, let's see here. Them's the big ones. Oh, I gotta heal you.
What can I do for you?
There we go. Here's another one right there. Can I not just throw the bandage at them and say, here, you do it? Get him, bear. He's a big scurry burr. Ding. Ding, ding. I don't think you get your first thing until 3 now. 4 is the next one. Concussive shock. Which is, as far as abilities are concerned, is useful, I guess. Not immediately useful to me. I'm sure it'll be useful at some point. So I'm using a couple different add-ons. Using Z-Pearl for my, you know, player and target and everything else. I'm using, I don't even remember. It's a nameplate add-on. I'm using Bagnon, Bartender, Sexy Map, Pratt, a few other different things.
What can I do for you? See you soon.
I go through these periods where I play with the stock UI for a long time. And then I go, oh, you know what would be nice if I had some add-ons? If I had a way to do this or to do that. And so I'll download a few add-ons, and then a few add-ons will turn into a lot of add-ons. So, let's see here. Where is it? Auto run. There we go. You saw one of the add-ons there for a second. I have this one called OP, or OPI, or something like that. Anyway, it allows you to configure these pop-up rings. And you can have multiple with multiple hotkeys to bring them up. This is just kind of copied over, I think, from one of my other characters that I use for my different mounts, different Hearthstones, which Hearthstones aren't going to show up on here. It's kind of a handy little thing to have, so you're not having to take up bar space with mounts and things like that. But you can put on potions, you can put food, I think you can put equipment on there, so if you have to hot swap between different types of equipment, if you're tanking you need, you know, more versatility for a magic fight or whatever. It's kind of a nice little add-on. But yeah, I try to not do a ton of add-ons. So I need to get a cask of Stormhammer Stout, and a Gnomenbrow, and then 5 Forgotten Artifacts, and then the Theramore Pale Ale. So let's head back out. Problem is I've done the starting area and all these quests 100 million times, so I know where everything is. It'll be nice once we actually get out in places like wetlands, because I haven't leveled in wetlands in a very long time. Since before Wrath of the Lich King, I think. And they changed everything up with Cataclysm, too, which was really kind of interesting. Be able to play through all these zones and have it basically be a brand new, fresh experience. This is one of the smartest things they did, in my opinion. Alright, so we got almost all of our alcohol. We need one more. Hi, Boar. Nameplates, no. I think we'll leave just enemy nameplates on. Okay, here we go. Here's our first Dwarven artifact. And then there's the last thing of booze. Sweet. I may just stick with bear this whole time. I don't know what I'm going to get for a pet. I'm sure if I get to higher levels, once I get to higher levels, not if, I'll want to use different things for different sort of setups, but I mean, I'm never going to get rid of bear. How can you get rid of bear? How can you get rid of an animal with a face like that? I'm trying to look at him. Bear. Bear, if you could stop moving. Thank you. He's so cute. Alright, all we need now are, after this, 2 more artifacts. And the last one. Alright, let's head on back. So you know what I am going to use? Sorry. I am going to use the mount, which is mounts. There we go. Sorry guys, I can't help myself. The running is going to kill me, and it's not going to make for very good video either. To watch me waddle around like I've got a turd in my pants. Because that's what half the video is going to end up be. Me going from point A to point B. And if we can slim that down and get back to the action, then by all means. But I'm not going to use any of the XP boosting heirlooms. Or any of the heirlooms, actually. See, I think it's kind of nice when you finally get that gear upgrade. So if you're using all heirlooms, you basically never have to upgrade gear. Alright, so make hay while the sun shines. We have to go to the Trog village to the southwest and get some more artifacts. Okay, cool. Easy enough. Where's she at? There she is. Jonah.
What's on your mind?
The ale, darling. The ale. Alright. Does she have anything? Yes, she does. All the other stuff. We're going on lockdown for an extended period of time. We're going to need some food and some blankets to keep the wee ones warm. We got to go out and kill some boars to get their haunches and kill some wolves to get their hides.
Be good.
Your typical gathering quest, I guess. But yeah, so I've been playing the game for quite a while now. Like I said, since closed beta for vanilla. So it's almost a decade and a half that I've been playing this game. And I've done everything from raiding to roleplay to PvP. I remember doing PvP back in the day when you actually had to run to the battleground to queue up. You couldn't queue up in a city or through a UI. Nice, we're to level 3. And before it was cross-realm. So you'd have these nice little rivalries between you and somebody else on the other faction, where you'd go, oh, hey, it's so-and-so. For me, it was on Alliance, because I played Horde and Alliance on this server. On Alliance, if you're in a battleground, if you're in Alterac Valley, because that was the big one back then, Warsong Gulch and Alterac Valley. If you were in Alterac Valley and you saw a Dwarf warrior named Bomber running towards you, you ran the other way. Because if you didn't, you were going to be pounded into dust. So, wait. Are these the ones I need? Because it's not saying that I get it from them. Hold on. Yep, it is. Okay. They didn't have the little highlighted thing under them. Anyway, if you saw a bomber coming for you, you'd run the other way, because that guy was ridiculously good at playing warrior back in vanilla. High warlord, played all day long. I mean, I don't know if it was just one person, if it was a group of people, but it was disgusting how good he was at playing warrior and how quickly he'd kill you. If you're on Alliance and you saw Banik, which is a Tauren shaman on the other team, you buggered off, because he was geared to the teeth, and this was with Wind Fury enhancement shamans using Sulfuris. Yeah. I need one more right. So, you know, if you ran up against Banik, you'd just get globaled. There we go. Let's see if he's got it for me. It was fun times. I remember playing in the 10 to 19 bracket. Because back then you didn't get experience for playing in PvP. Oh, that's right, we gotta get the artifacts. So you could level yourself to 19, equip all sorts of stuff, twink yourself out, and then just stay in that bracket. This was in the days before heirlooms and everything too. So you had to go and get into a dungeon, have somebody clear the dungeon out, kill stuff, so that you would get the... oh, that's right, I gotta kill these. I thought they're on the ground for some reason. Kill the stuff so that you'd get the loot, but you'd have to stay at the beginning of the dungeon so you didn't get experience. Otherwise you'd level out of the bracket super fast. There was a orc shaman that I always played against, and I don't remember his name. For the life of me, I really wish I did, because he was constantly my nemesis. I played a human warrior named Bello, who has gone through, who I still have actually. I still have my orc hunter too, except it's now a female dwarf hunter. No, it's male dwarf hunter. Sorry. I've got so many characters. I've hit character cap because I've got altitis and I can't stop myself, as evidenced by this guy. But yeah, when you saw him in the field, it's like, oh, it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. All right, so we got a chest guard, nice little upgrade here, and then we need to talk to this chick who won't stop moving.
Great to meet you.
You've done us a great service here, but I'm afraid I've got to send you off elsewhere. Great, so it's going to send us to the troll camps. Not bad, not bad. Making good time. Rolling in the dough with our 2 silver. We'll have to get some bags at some point. Usually by now they've dropped at least 1 or 2 with a little 8 slot, 6 to 8 slots. Anyway, it was nice to see him on the other team and know that I was going to get a good fight every single time. I didn't mind doing PvP back then. For some reason now, though, PvP just gives me a rash. I don't know. There's something about it I don't like. I never have fun with it. When I was younger, I had tons of fun with it. You know, I didn't get frustrated. I didn't get mad. I can't play PvP for more than 15 minutes now, and I just get mad. I get upset. I get salty. I'm enough to admit it, man enough to admit it, I get salty. All right, the trolls are acting up more than usual, I'd say. We've seen them put together war parties before, but this time it's different. What matters most, however, is the continued protection of animal more. I agree. So we're gonna have to go kill some whelps, which will give us a new gun.
See you soon. What's on your
Trolling for information. We gotta listen in to some soothsayers to see what they're saying about what's going on. Wait. Oh, we gotta go to Felix. We gotta get his boxes. His box, his chest, and his bowls,
off and away?
which are conveniently located next to each of the soothsayers, which is handy. But yeah, something about PvP now, I just don't like it. I can't play for very long, and I get frustrated with it. And I don't know if it's because I've gotten older or what. It's just like, as I've gotten older, my ability to sit down and play one game for a long period of time, has diminished quite a bit. I used to be able to sit down and play the same game for 5-6 hours, not get bored with it. Now, I don't know. I feel like my attention span is dwindled quite a bit, because now when I play games, I got maybe a half hour to 45 minutes out of it, and then I'm like, I'm gonna go play something else. Maybe it's just because games aren't grabbing me like they used to. It used to be that games really got my attention, and it's hard for a game to really get my attention and get me to keep playing it. Even World of Warcraft, I can't sit and play for hours like I used to. I mean, geez, I remember raiding back in vanilla. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but server first Ragnaros kill and server first Nefarian kill, main tank both. It's just, I used to raid 30 to 40 hours a week. You know, you'd get on at 7 o'clock and you'd get off at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And I don't know if that was a product of raids just being more, I don't know. I remember busting my face against Veilstraws for hours trying to get past him. Because it was just a flat gear check, which a lot of the, oh, we gotta listen to her. Ooh, we got concussive shot now. I don't know if it was just a matter of the raids being pure gear checks at that point, and, you know, you had to bash your face against them for hours and hours and hours or what, but I still remember playing for long periods of time and not getting bored of it, and at the end of it, going to bed and thinking, it was real fun, I can't wait to do it again tomorrow. Now, the thought of raiding that much makes me want to vomit. Like, I like raiding, and I'm glad they put in stuff like LFR just so I can get in there, see the raid, experience it. If I get gear, I get gear. If I don't, I don't. It's not really a big deal. I like that you can now do Mythic Pluses and do Keystones with them to get gear that way instead of having to get together a raid group. You know, it's a 15 to 20 minute dungeon run. Whereas, you know, if you're doing a raid, that's still 2 or 3 hours if you want to clear a full raid. You know, unless you've got it on farm. But yeah, I don't know. I used to be able to do that, play for hours and hours and hours. Now I just can't.
Aye.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you, as you've gotten older, have you had trouble playing for longer periods of time? Half the time I feel like I'm just wasting my time. Like I've got adult things to do. You know, like I've got to go do dad stuff or do shopping, or I've got laundry or dishes to do, or I've got fix-up stuff to do around the house. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just that I feel guilty for spending time playing video games when I know I shouldn't.
Need assistance?
All right, cool. So we got Felix's stuff back to him. I'm gonna need that musket. Thank you.
Safe.
And it gives us a new gun.
Great to meet you.
And so we're gonna go back into the cave we saw near the first soothsayer. So we gotta kill Grickner the Cold, 6 Frostmane Blades, 3 Frostmane Novices, and the Wayward Fire Elemental. And that will give us new wrists.
Keep your feet on the ground.
You know, I think that's what it is. It's just I feel guilty, so I feel like I'm not using my time and utilizing it the way I should. All right, we're gonna hold off right here. Next time when we come back, we're gonna go into this cave. We're gonna kill Grickner, and that'll be real fun for both of us. I think it just won't be fun for him. So let me get off of this thing. Thanks for tuning in, guys, for this first episode. And we'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.